Welcome back, kids. I have with me today the one and only Mr. Joe Talentino.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
It's been a minute.
It's been a day or two.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on, moving forward with, eat local, drink local, be local.
Yeah, man.
We're still, persevering in this pandemic.
Persevering is the right word. I would also say surviving.
Exactly.
If we do those two things, we're doing well. I Know Jax, we're the blog itself is celebrated over 10 years now.
Wow.
And in November 5th, we'll hit 10 years on the air in broadcast.
Right.
So loving that. Just started up a podcast, some live shows, a bunch of stuff going on there. So check out I Know Jax. The best thing to do is actually go to my website and sign up for the newsletter.
Right.
And you get, sent everything proactively. Proactively. That's a good
proactively.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, get that information ahead of time. Know what you're going to be doing,
Well, and we drop in some really good stuff too. I like to give you a reason to be on my newsletter. So we do coupons, we do giveaways. There are a lot of good reasons to be on there. Actually, join 10,000 of your cohorts in Jacksonville.
There you go.
And be on the list.
There you go.
Yeah.
So in the entertainment arena, a lot of venues are starting to sparsely open up a little bit.
But surely.
And not only outdoor areas, but closed-in areas.
Sure.
The ones that are being responsible, a lot of them are the ones that have an outdoor area,
sure,
like outdoor dining or a patio or even a band shell outside.
Yeah.
And they're able to practice the distancing well.
Yeah.
But coming up in the spring, with things starting to open up a little bit.
Yeah. If you're willing to maybe melt a little bit at times.
Yeah.
There are a lot of places that have beautiful outdoor settings.
Sure.
Some great a lot of restaurants now have even added, because of the whole thing with COVID and the lockdown, added outdoor spaces or improved their outdoor spaces, which is great. I just hope that the city doesn't start cracking down on some of the, I know they've had to change things. Maybe they're not exactly the way, you know what I mean? Working in parking lots and things like that. So if they work with the restaurants, which I hope they do, we'll continue to have a lot of great outdoor spaces.
Yeah, I know.
To hang
years ago in Riverside, they were having the problem with the parking issues and the fact that some of the little pubs and restaurants
sitting on the sidewalk,
they were putting tables on the sidewalk, and city came in.
We want that, city.
We do want that.
We want that. And really the big thing that I want to bring forward is, I've been saying eat local, drink local, be local for 10 years now. But this past year plus, there's not a more important time for us to really live that and not just say it.
Right.
Because I don't know if people realize, but if you buy from a locally owned business, twice as much of that money gets spent in our local economy than one that is non-locally owned.
I believe that. I believe that.
Twice as much. And that's pre-pandemic. I think post-pandemic, those numbers are probably higher, because the businesses are really good at supporting each other now during this. That's one of the positive things that have come out of COVID is I see a lot of collaboration now.
Yeah, Chris Brown has done that.
Yeah, a lot of great collaborations coming out of this. And, I know some people are saying, well, I can't afford to go out to eat, or I can't whatever. Look, I get it, but there are other things you can do to support your local businesses. Go on social media and share. Share some stuff. Tell friends about it. Tell family about it. They don't have a marketing budget.
No.
So they really do rely on word of mouth. So the more good things you can say about our local businesses, whether it's restaurants or dentists or whatever, the better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I branched out a little bit from doing just the food and beverage. Now I'm trying to help some of the other small businesses, because I get every week somebody reaches out and goes, well, we're a family-owned business that's been here for 20 years and we're having tough times. Can you help us? And I'm trying to do the best I can to help as many of them as I can.
Yeah, because not everybody owns a restaurant or a craft brewery.
And they know how much I love to eat and drink, and they're worried that because they're a dentist or a salon or whatever, are we going to be able to attract you? And I'm like, I really am trying to help.
Do we have to put a keg in the lobby?
You might. That would definitely ensure I get there faster. But seriously, so I also put it out there. If you know a local business or are a local business owner and you want some exposure, hit me up. That's what I'm here for. I have a long list of people I'm working my way through, but I'm not looking to stop this anytime soon.
No.
10 years in, I mean, that's just getting started. I just caught my pace.
And I think it's only going to get better. We feel the same way. We think that this pandemic is eventually going to downturn. Things will open back up.
It has to.
There'll be maybe a different normal.
Well,
for a little while anyway. There'll be a pad zone.
There's absolutely difference. Like there's no doubt that it's changed the restaurant industry in the respect that to go orders and curbside delivery and that kind of thing is going to be a standard now, where it was a select few places that did that before. I also think the prepackaged meals are becoming a huge hit, and restaurants that are doing that and being successful with it, I think will continue, which I think is a great thing because I can get food from my local restaurant at my house, in the way I want to, and that's awesome. This is great for date nights, guys. Get seriously.
Get some and not just pizza.
No.
You can get a really nice meal.
I'm saying you can get a white tablecloth dinner.
Oh, yeah.
At home. You don't have to pretend you cooked it, but you can say, hey, I wanted to be here at home where we can hang. You like to hang, right?
We can hang. That's right. Well, even before the pandemic, I was kind of like one of those people that's, did a lot of shopping on Amazon.
Yeah.
It was just so easy and quick. Yeah. It was convenient and quick for me to just go straight to Amazon.
Bezos owns your ass.
He does. I know. But a lot, some, not all, but some of the local businesses have
their own online ordering.
Ordering on their page.
Yeah.
And for instance, recently, I'm a big fan of Olive My Pickle.
Oh, me too.
I love them. And
the pickle guy.
That's right, man. I went on their website.
Make pickles, not war.
That's right. I went on their website. I went on their website, and I order up, whatever pack I get.
Pickles and kraut and all those.
Oh, man, have you tried their kraut?
Of course I have.
Oh,
every flavor.
Off the chart. Oh, man.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
Oh, yeah. Their pickles are nice and crunchy, and the brine being probiotic.
I'm a cyclist, so I buy the brine and I use that for post.
Oh, you do the live brine?
Yeah.
There you go.
Post workout electrolytes. It's good for you. You got the salt, everything. It's good for it for sure.
Yeah.
One thing I also want to say, you brought this up about Amazon. The other thing to watch out for is the delivery services. Check with your restaurant and see if they have the ability to take your order directly for delivery rather than going through the big national chains. If they don't, fine, that's cool. You're ordering from them. But if you can order from them directly, they make more money. Because they pay up to 30% to some of these national chains like Grubhub and things like that, and Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So if you can order directly from the restaurant themselves and have them deliver through their local delivery, they make more money. So they'll appreciate you for doing that if you can do that.
And if you're lucky enough to live in an area that's close enough, and not even pick up, yes, but even delivery. Some of the mom and pops that are in close-knit area within a mile or two,
they've gathered together and they're doing it together.
They'll deliver it, and it's close. Now I live out in the boondocks and nobody delivers. The only thing comes out there is the Amazon truck and UPS.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
That's fine.
You can call Uber Eats or whatever.
But you're
outside of our delivery zone.
Yeah. You must live out in the boondocks.
Yes, I do. Well, so far out that I only get one bar sitting on my back porch.
Wow.
On my phone. That's it.
I can't handle that. No, I'm too,
Well,
too
got a
addicted.
camper in the back of the property,
Yeah.
and got one of those signal boosters out there.
Okay.
But I have to go out to the camper and sit in the lawn chairs.
This reminds me of North Georgia living.
So I've been practicing, the video chats because I got Wi-Fi in the house,
Yeah.
so.
Cool.
But even that's a hit or miss because it's satellite.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'll turn this on you.
Go right ahead.
Where do you see the contrast project going from here, man?
I think we're going nowhere but up. We're going to plans.
What do people need to do to help you go up?
I want to be put us in contact with people you may know that would like to share on the show.
Cool.
I'm asking our guests to, put their feelers out,
Yeah.
open their ears.
Yeah.
And if somebody would like to do something like this, we'd love to have them on.
Okay.
We have no plans to stop anytime soon.
Good.
We're going to be steamrolling.
trucking.
We're going to steamroll through it.
Yep.
And it's just going to keep getting better and better. The guest list is getting better and better and better.
Well, after I've been.
Well, we have an edit console.
Right.
But and our first season, it was an infant stage for one.
You learned a lot, right?
And two, it was during the election cycle, so we spent a lot of time talking about politics in our intro sections, segments, and we've decided to pretty much nix that.
Yeah.
We want to go more in a positive direction.
Thank you.
Helping the community, the small businesses, just like you say, local.
Yeah.
We want to help the arts and culture in Jacksonville. It needs backup.
Absolutely. That's the place that I fall short on. I get
They're suffering now.
I get a lot of people hitting me up that are local musicians or artists, and I'm just ignorant. So I'm open to doing those sort of things. I just don't know a lot about it. I'm more into the food and that kind of stuff. I'm a visual artist. I mean, my whole thing was photography. That's how I got started in it. So I'm definitely sympathetic and want to help. But I'm just ignorant about the community here in town still, even after doing this for 10 years.
Well,
we're shifting all the time.
Well, the whole concept of the Contrast Project was to have some contrast,
Right.
Differing, points of view, and also a guest lineup that covers different subjects.
Sure.
We are going to have some people that are in public office.
Cool.
On the show.
Well, I don't think politics are to be avoided.
No, we don't have to totally eliminate the politics end of it.
Yeah.
But if we're talking to public officials that are passionate about either their district or their own neighborhood, their community, what they're doing, that kind of thing, and also artists that are doing the same thing, they're getting involved in different efforts. To use art as a promotion of community.
Sure.
So that's where we're going.
You said the key word there about 100 times, and I'll say it again: community.
Community. Absolutely.
Look, if we're not lifting each other up, we got no hope.
It's pretty rough right now.
I'm just saying.
2020 was tough, and we're just now into 21.
2021 ain't feeling that awesome yet either. So, true.
Yeah. Well, we are.
We keep plugging. I mean, for me, when back in 2020, March 2020, when they shut the restaurants down, all my sponsors hit the pause button. That
pretty much
that has an effect.
Yeah.
And I haven't fully recovered from that yet, so I'm having to do things like I'm diversifying, like selling T-shirts and actually ask for donations on my website now, which I'd never done before. Taking a little more of a YouTuber's approach to things. And asking for more support directly from the viewers.
Right.
And the response has been incredible. So.
Yeah. I think if we do present a positive front, one that's supportive of different communities,
trying to help everyone.
I believe that we are able to get support from those that are more able to give it.
Sure.
As far as monetary.
And for me, it's like with ours, if you do a one-time dollar donation, I'm very grateful. If you do one that's recurring, I'm grateful. I mean, every little thing I'm very grateful for. And for folks that are trying to help and say I don't have money to do that, I'm grateful for every share, every view, every, that makes a difference. And people, those dang algorithms, I know I'm not supposed to, I know I'm not supposed to curse on here, but those algorithms are rigged against you in a lot of ways, as a content creator. So if you can definitely do whatever to like things and share things and comment on things, it helps us a lot without costing you a dime.
That's right. That's right. And that's on multiple platforms.
On any and every platform.
Any and every platform.
Yeah,
that's
literally.
Right. Like, share, and comment.
Yeah, that's it. And that's the baseline for support for us as content creators, so that we can continue to help the community. That's the way I look at it.
And we're able to get different voices on the show.
Like a squeaky voice sometimes.
Exactly. But we're able to get different, like I say, contrast.
Sure.
And not necessarily contrast, but a lot of times unified.
Sure. You don't have to agree on everything.
No. People are able to come on and give us their voice. Their take on their own community, and how maybe they might be involved in someone else's community.
Sure.
And it pings like sonar.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
And if they're able to stay in contact through whatever, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, people start talking.
Well, my whole thing is about the positivity of things, because we've got enough negative BS that's going on, and you can watch the mainstream media for all of that. I want to be an alternative, and I know you do too. That's why I love coming here and being involved with you, is because I know we both want to put that positive front out there. There's a lot of good stuff happening in our community that you guys would like to hear more about. I know there are some problems that you might want to know about, so that we can fix them and move forward. And I think that's where the contrast comes in, is like, we know there's a problem. How do we fix it?
How do we fix it?
That's where the discussion comes in.
We can give it lip service all day long, but
how do we do something?
Yeah, and can we mobilize? Can we mobilize?
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, man.
I'm so glad you were able to come back again.
Anytime.
Well, we'll keep coming back.
Cool. I love it.
All right.